What did your parents say to you as a kid that still affects you today? You're not mine. My stepmom whispered it when I was 7, thinking I was asleep. She was arguing with my dad in the hallway outside my bedroom. She looks nothing like you, she continued. Everyone can tell just by looking at her. My dad shushed her. She's just a kid. Stop it. I didn't understand what she meant, but something about those words stuck with me. I'd stare at my face in the mirror, trying to find pieces of my dad in my features. My olive skin was darker than his pale complexion. My curly hair nothing like his straight brown strands. My eyes were a different shape altogether. My stepmom was cold to me, not cruel, just distant. She'd help me with homework or make my lunch, but never hugged me or said, "I love you." She saved that warmth for my 2 younger half-brothers. When I turned 12, I found an old photo album in the attic while looking for Christmas decorations. Inside were pictures of my dad with a woman I'd never seen. She had my exact smile, my exact eyes, my exact curls. On the back of one photo was written, "Maria and James, summer before Lily." My mom wasn't dead like I'd been told she existed. I had her name, I had her face. I confronted my dad that night, photo in hand. "Who is she?" His face went white. He sat me down and told me the truth. My mom was Brazilian, a foreign exchange student he'd fallen in love with in college. When she got pregnant, her visa was expiring. She had to choose between me and returning to her family. She chose to go back, he said softly. She wasn't ready to be a mother. "Does she ever ask about me?" I whispered. He looked away. "I lost touch with her after you were born. For years, I carried those words, 'You're not mine,' and 'she chose to go back,' like stones in my pocket. They weighed me down through middle school and high school. I felt unwanted by both the mother who left and the stepmom who saw me as a reminder of another woman. When college application time came, I applied to a study abroad program in Brazil without telling anyone. When the acceptance letter arrived, I finally showed my dad. "I want to find her," I said. "I need to know why she left." He nodded slowly. "I understand, but there's something I need to tell you first." He disappeared into his office and returned with a small wooden box. Inside were dozens of letters, all addressed to me, all from my mother, all unopened. "She writes every year on your birthday," he said, voice cracking. "My wife, your stepmom, she made me choose. Either hide these from you or she'd leave with the boys. I was too weak to stand up to her, too afraid of losing another family." I spent that night reading every letter. My mother hadn't abandoned me. Her visa expired when I was 3 months old. She had to return to care for her sick father. She begged to take me, but my dad refused. She wrote that she thought about me every day, saved money for years, hoping to visit, sent pictures of herself and her family, my family, that I'd never seen. At the bottom of the box was a current address and phone number. I called her that night. When she answered, I couldn't speak at first. Then I managed to say, "It's Lily." She began to cry. "My Lily? My baby?" We talked for hours, about everything, about nothing. She told me how much she fought to keep me, how she never stopped trying to be part of my life. When I hung up, I found my dad waiting in the hallway. "I'm so sorry," he whispered. "I was wrong." 3 weeks later, I boarded a plane to Brazil with my dad beside me. He insisted on coming. "I need to apologize to her in person," he said. At the airport in Rio, I spotted her immediately. Same eyes, same curls, same smile, though tear-streaked now. "You look exactly like me," were her first words as she hugged me. "I know," I said. "That's how I always knew I belonged somewhere."